Say with me.
Continue.
Yeah, we thank God. So I'm talking of as you go, you call all your children and you begin to tell them. Yesterday we go around with your father. So I am just on my, I am sitting on my leg. Anytime I will go. And if I go, you begin with your fasting born. If I leave this family, take care of your sister. Have you had not? And you just want to scare them so that they will go and begin to cry and plead with their father, please.
That's not wisdom.
That's not wisdom. So make sure some things are just contained within you. Be mature enough to contain what children cannot contain. And I believe by doing that as a woman, you will be able to bring. You can continue your part so that.
The Divine Marriage Program Online. We are your host, Apostle Domiziano Mwenda, together with my wife, Pastor Florida Mwenda. We welcome you from wherever you are tuned in. Please tell us what this program is doing in your family and also in your marriage. And also you can be partaker of this program by just commenting, saying or raising a question, and we shall be able to answer you, and you will be blessed. So please be a partaker or participate in this today by writing your comments there. You can post them, and also you are also allowed to ask questions, and you're going to be blessed. We are discussing about how to be a good mother and good father, or a good husband and good wife in a marriage relationship. And all of these things we are informing you, they are just there to make you improve on what you are doing so that you can have that happiness that you need to have in that marriage. Marriage is worked on, and we are giving you just guidelines on how you can improve it. Please take this message with seriousness. Work out on your marriage. Don't be used to your wife. Work it on, and you will be happy, and of being a good father. Father your children, come back to your wife, and this will make you that you are looking for in a marriage relationship. You will have it in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
So men, I want you to stand. If you have to be a good husband and a good father, you are supposed to be a good man. You're supposed to be a good man, because you cannot be a wicked man and then be a good husband and a good father. Good father are made of good men.
Amen.
And good husbands are made of good men. So somebody cannot be very bad and then a good husband. So men stand on the foundation of 4 things that make them stand, and they are good. They stand on 4 things. We call them pillars that make you stand firm as a man. And you need to watch for this as a married man and also a married woman, so that you check on this. Because when you begin to tamper with this kind of man, you interfere with those 4 corners of the man will collapse. And when this man collapses, you don't have a husband. When this man collapses, you don't have a father of your children. You lose. Some say, we started very well for the first 10 years. I was there for my children, and we don't know what happened. Maybe the pillars were interfered with. This is the foundation of man. And when the foundation is dealt with in a wrong way, this man will collapse. And then you do not have happiness. There are some people who have been even successful for 17 years in marriage. Yeah. We have seen them being happy for 17 good years in marriage, for 10 years, for 13 years. But all of a sudden, they say, we get some things that make a not of served your relationship, and made this man to cease to be a man. He's now just watching. He's not doing anything. He's not correcting a child. He's not correcting you. He's not providing. He's not protecting. He's just there. You're getting irritated every time. You are the one who is supposed to initiate everything. You are the one who is causing everything to happen. You are initiating of all things, and that is not your responsibility as a woman. So you are getting irritated. You are leading in bringing up of the children. You are leading in these children. You are leading, even mentoring these children. This is becoming also something difficult for you as a woman. So you ask yourself, what went wrong? What is this happening to this man? So number one, a man is a king.
Yeah.
So you married somebody who will make you a queen. A king makes you a queen. So man is there as a king.
Yeah.
And this king, I want you to understand that in the mind of God, when he was creating Adam, God created Adam. That's why when he was leading them, multiply, fill the earth, subdue it, have dominion. He was releasing it, and man was supposed to lead. That's God's hand. So that leadership, that kingship that was put in him. Every man who is created today is a king. He has a king in his chest. And that is why men demands honor, because they are kings.
Yeah.
In the chest of every man, there's a king. The way oxygen is demanded in your body, the way you demand oxygen, that's how man demands honor.
And respect, yeah.
That's honor, that respect as a man. That's what a man means. Because he is a king. He has a king in his chest. When he's honored, he feels great. A man can die for honor. This man can die for honor. That's why men like this honor so much. They can die. They can risk their life for honor. So if you honor this man as a woman, this man can risk his life for you because of honor. So women, you need to understand that man needs honor for him to be functioning so that he can stay a good father. You cannot expect him to be a father when you are degrading him every minute. You're bringing him down. You are locking him down every time. This man will not become a good father. He will not perform the way you want him to perform. So one of the functions of the man who is a leader is of a king is leadership. So he is the one to show direction. Once you begin to respect this man, everything he says, you turn it down. Everything he says, you quarrel. Everything he says, throw it away. This man will shrink. He will not tell you what you want. You will be trying to dig him out to say, but he will not be talking. Because he says when he's talking, you are going to fight it. And he feels threatened. Anytime he brings leadership, and then you don't follow that direction, the man feels threatened. He feels that I am not there. My leadership is under attack. So I'm not having what I am supposed to have. So the man feels under threat. So leadership, also I want to speak to men, it is start with you. Start with you, self-leadership. Self-leadership. You lead yourself as a man. So this is how you will be respected. How you do your own things, how you do your own mission, how you direct yourself, how you direct your life. If you begin so well, you will be respected. Because they say you are more working. So leadership begins self. Because you cannot help people to obey you when you are not moving, to follow you when you are not moving. So you must set an example. Self-leadership. You show that direction, you show that example, you show that route, and these people will begin to follow you. Amen. So you are supposed to work on yourself as a man. Set a direction that you will become somebody who can lead yourself. Set to achieve the are following your vision, following your dreams. These people will come to accompany you to fulfill the dreams. They want to hear your vision. They want to hear your direction. But if you are now there, there's no plan. There's nothing. There are men who are keeping quiet. No plan, nothing. You are not planning even for those children that you have already have. You are not planning for your wife. You are not planning for your life. You are just like that.
Yeah.
You are just like that. You are just like that. There is no leadership. Start with self-leadership. Your own plan, how you project yourself, your own goals that you have set, and you are moving. You are moving. So a king is supposed to have his own throne. There's something you're focusing on.
Amen.
There is a leadership you're providing because it starts from you. It starts from you yourself. You draw boundaries for yourself. There are things you're not supposed to cross as a leader. You cannot lead people to obey a constitution that you don't obey as a leader. You can't. You cannot be violating the constitution. A dictator who does not follow the rule of law, and then people see you as a good king. Good king is a king who follows the rule of law. You are able to set the rules, live by those rules yourself.
Yeah.
So you cannot give us the rules and then you break them. Then that means you are setting something very wrong. You are a dictator. So men, you are not supposed to be dictators. Telling others what you are not supposed, you are not doing. So you have to live by the rules that you set. If you say in this house we shall do this, you do it. If you say in this house we shall live this with your wife, this is the direction I want us to follow. You will become an example. Children will follow you. So don't be, there are so many men who put the constitution to govern themselves. You set up for confusion. Our constitution is there. And that's why you see some, even when we go to our nation, you see people like to change the constitution every time because a king wants a constitution that favors him. Everybody wants rule that favors him. But that is not right. It is not right at all. That's why I love God. The Bible is there. It's not changeable. It's good to govern us in all generations. So we see kings who are able to set laws and then don't follow those laws. They don't even bow to the authority. It's wrong. A king is also supposed to bow to the higher authority. So be afraid of a man who cannot obey, who is not an authority. Please. The most dangerous man on earth is a man who cannot submit to authority. So if you are under a man who cannot submit to authority, you are in trouble. If you are married to a man rebelling even to the fathers, rebelling to his own father, rebelling to spiritual authorities, and he is your husband, you're in trouble. Because the man who wants to be Alpha and Omega, without obeying the higher authority, that is not fit to be a father, is not fit to be a husband. A husband is one who is able to obey authority that is higher than him. Submitting to the rules of law, something to authority that is higher than him. A person who can be summonable. That's why when you got married, you got a father, even that day. If a man does not listen to that person, then you are joking. Your marriage is nowhere.
It's true. A
man who cannot be summoned by a pastor, come, let us talk about this and go. You're already doomed. You're already doomed. Somebody say, I can't go. Let every man run his own house. You are done. I want to tell you sure. You are done.
Now, if someone is now experiencing what you are saying, what should be done?
You should go down and pray. Because they're in trouble. There's a big trouble. There's a big trouble. A man who cannot submit to authority and he wants people to submit to his authority is not possible. The one who exercises authority is the one who submits to authority. You can't exercise authority, that's the principle, without submitting to authority. So if you're a man and you want to exercise authority, the rule demands you subject yourself to the authority. You can't be higher than everything. So you need to bow yourself. A man who cannot submit to a man cannot submit to God. The Bible says, I only fear God. Those people fear them. I want to tell you, I also fear God and I fear men. There are men I respect. When they tell me, stop that, I will stop what I'm doing now. Because I respect them. I see God in them. So I will honor them. They have known what I don't know. So if a man can't obey authority, fear that man. You are in danger. One day he will wake up and do whatever he wants with you. Because if you fear nothing, nobody can tell him this is wrong.
I remember a case that we handled some years ago of a pastor who came in the office and they were not together with the wife. When you tried at least to talk to him to be reconciled back to his wife, he said, even if God comes and
even if God tells me to be reconciled with his wife, I cannot. Then I told him to go out of my office. Because if man cannot fear God, who am I? So even God, if he tells me to forgive this woman and be reconciled with this woman, I can't. And he says, I'm a pastor.
And he inclined to the congregation that the wife stands outside.
The wife is outside, abroad.
And she was suffering.
And their wife was just there suffering. And he could lie to his leader and tell the leader, come, meet my wife here and come briefly to greet us. She stands abroad. And the wife is listening to the man, talking to the leader in his denomination. Lying. And this man saw the wife come into the church. He was about to preach, holding a microphone. Then he left the microphone on the pulpit, rushed out to stop the wife from entering the church. And that wife was very foolish. I would have screamed. Some things are not supposed to be given those kind of chances. You know your husband is there and he has disowned you and comes to you, sees you, this time he wants to see you, but he has disowned you. That's wrong. So, a man who obeys authority, a man who is governed by the rule of law, no woman will be afraid to submit to that man. No children will be afraid to follow the rulership and the vision of this man. But if the man doesn't obey the rule of law, does not submit to authority, no woman wants to submit, not unless a foolish woman. So there shall be a problem there. So man, ask yourself, can any woman trust me to submit to me? Can they submit to my vision? Can they follow the direction, the rules I'm giving, the guidelines I'm giving? So if you know that you are not subject to the rules and you cannot obey, it's unfair. It's unfair before God and man to demand that somebody should follow what you are doing. You are not governable. You are not following the rule. It is unfair to demand for somebody to be faithful to you when you are not faithful to that person. It's unfair to demand that somebody should listen to you when you don't listen to them. It's unfair to demand that somebody should help you when you don't help them. Somebody should love them when you don't love them. It's unfair. It's not allowed. So please make sure what you demand is what you do. So that's a real man. A man who is able to go out. These others can really respect. And a good king is a king who makes sure that he also provides. He provides. He makes sure that these things that the family needs, he provides.
Amen.
A good man thinks about tomorrow. A good man thinks about tomorrows and plans about it. You plan what your people are going, and you plan about your tomorrow. You think what your children are going through there. This man also tries to meet the needs. You try. You may not be able to do everything that your children want or what your wife wants, but you try to meet the needs of your family. That shows you are good. You are working hard. You're trying to do that. No king sleeps when the subjects are suffering. I believe at this time, even our president is having hard times. When the economy is down, when people are crying food everywhere, when the sickness is attacking, when people are dying, the king does not sleep. He is thinking about the subjects. A real man, you cannot sleep until 10 a.m. when there's no food in your house. You sleep until they wake up, you ask what is the time, and there is no food.
Oh, is there anything
and you
in
know
this
the
house?
children have not, the school fees has not been paid. They may come home anytime. A good man does not do that. He tries. He tries. Even I have heard some wives say, this man is trying. He may not be able to do everything, but I cannot blame him. He is trying.
His level best.
His level best. He does not forsake us. He does not leave us. We cannot say we have suffered. We may not have everything, but I salute this man.
Yeah.
He tries. King.
Hallelujah.
Trying. So try. You may not. Sometimes I do not supply everything I wanted in my family, but I was trying. Even buying my wife earrings, what 10 shillings and 20 shillings. I was trying.
That's true.
I was trying. I was trying. So try. Try to do something. Don't just sit and wait. Try to provide. Try to provide. So your wife may even earn more than you have. But this still does not make you unaccountable to the needs of the family. So you will not say my wife will provide. No, you don't relent.
Actually, wives like what comes from the
You will be working and you will manage everything and to make sure. So you may have jobs that is not good like that of your wife, but still you will try, and you will be try to do, and you will ensure that your kingdom is running well with the available resources.
Hallelujah.
So the available resources, the money that is coming, you make sure it's running well. You plan. You control. Women may be earning, but if you don't control them, one ability that men are given is the ability to control resources. Women buy things, anything attracts their eyes.
Not all things.
They buy all that attracts their eyes. They go. Remember the lady who came to my office? Let me remind you. She carries a lot of good women things, and I bought for you. Then I asked her, why can't you carry along with these items of men so that when you come for us to buy, we buy together? I can't have for men. Men don't buy. They have to think before they buy. Woman, she was right. Men have to think. That's why we have, even when you see shops that are selling, you see women things are being sold more than men things. Because women will buy and they will plead to their husband even to buy. No man will begin to beg their wife, telling the wife, buy for me. No, they don't say that. So women, they like impulse buy more than men.
Yeah, of course.
Men can control.
Yeah,
they have to think and reason and reason.
And some
before
of them
buy.
they cannot.
But a woman, when excited by something, if she can afford, she'll get it. If she will not afford, she has to plan for it.
Yeah.
And she has to influence the husband. If there's the husband who is the source, she has to influence. Because I saw something good. If I had money, I would have gotten it. And now you want to spark him. You may be talking, but that will spark the husband. If he has money, he will plan for it. If he does not have money, he will feel bad. He cannot pay. So, in short, men manage, they control the usage even more than the women.
That's true.
They can stick to the budget more than the women.
Yeah.
But the women, they are also faster. The one advantage is that they are faster.
Yeah.
So man may plan and think a lot, something that does not need a lot of thinking.
Yeah.
So the woman comes sharp,
She triggers.
and
That
then
thing is bought,
something is
and
bought.
life continues.
And the life moves on. So it's something that happens. So the good thing is this: make sure that the available resources are given. Then, as a king, you must be governed by integrity. Integrity is a key thing. See, character. Everything will wither, but character will stand. So be a person who is governed by integrity, that you are doing what is right. You can't exercise authority without integrity. You will lose it. You will lose it. You will lose that authority. So if you want to have authority, you must have integrity. Once integrity is not observed, authority is lost. No one is strong when he is on the wrong.
Yeah.
No one.
No one.
You cannot be strong. I cannot be strong to tell you correction when I am not right. If I cannot walk right with my wife, I cannot make her sit here and talk with you. For 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, sitting there. She will refuse.
Yeah, I can't.
She come and everybody will know. This one day was not the program, was forced. I have seen people forcing, but they cannot force for long. So please exercise authority as a king because you have integrity.
Yeah.
Integrity is what will make you win. Then you must be selfless. You see this again and again. Selfless, that means you have sacrificed yourself.
Yeah.
You know, like about yourself. Things not about you. It's about others. Selfless. Until they feel that this is the person who is there. And now you must be there always. You must be there, the king. Because you cannot govern away from your throne. So you must know what is happening. The affair is illegal. A president cannot leave the country and go out of the country for 1 year, 2 years that the president is not in the country.
The kingdom will fall.
The kingdom will fall.
The nation will fall.
So be there. Your presence is needed. Now, when the king is absent, the king, and you may be there, but the kingship is not there. The ruling is not there. Guiding is not there. So when the king has gone out, the kingdom scatters. And that's why we are seeing children scattering. Wives have tried man. When you are absent, your wife will try to raise children and to father them, but she cannot raise them as man. She will raise them as woman. Please hear that. She will train them, yes, but not train them as a man. She will train them as a woman. If you're not careful, even your boys will be turned into us.
Yeah, very quickly.
Very quickly. They will start pleating hair. The men you see pleating hair and doing all those kind of women, look at their background. Who brought them up? You'll be shocked to know either it was their mother or their father who was like a woman, who was not fathered. You start seeing a mother, the way they are growing. A woman trains children, train them as a woman. The woman can do the work of a man, even in a marriage, but she can never. She will do it as a woman.
You always give what you.
She will do it as a woman. And the man means, the child means, man and a woman. A man can do the work of woman, but he will only do as a man. He cannot do like a woman. He cannot do like a woman. That your wife will do some things for you. You are there. I don't have to. Yeah, you are there. Yes, but as a woman. It's not this. She will do it, but not as a man, but as a woman. So when the king has left, they are quitted on the job. That's why the children are scattered. Sons have gone astray. Now things have gone wrong. Many wives are living in frustration because the king left. The most celebratable doesn't give you direction. Say, my king. When you are calling your king, you feel nice. My king. This is a king of my life. If the king has left, then these things have become bad. I say, when king leaves or a king become mad,
there's trouble.
There's trouble. You cannot rule when you're mad. They did not leave. They became mad.
And they are there.
And they are using authority in the wrong way. They are using what they are supposed. Resources they are wasting. Using it in the wrong way. Their strength, they are using it in the wrong way. Beating the children. Everybody is kicked out of the house because the king is mad. So the children are doing whatever they want. Children are walking the way they want. The wife is frustrated. It's not there.
Yeah.
Adding the things that is not supposed to be learned. The king has left. So come back. I tell men, please come back. These women, the woman you married need you. The children that you brought up, you are sired them. They need you. Be there for them. That's what it counts as a father. Father them, follow their progress, follow what they are doing, listen to them. Is there anything that is bothering them? Give them their ears. My young boy is now about 2.5. And the boy, when he calls me, and I don't answer the first time, he raises his voice.
Yeah.
When he calls me the third time, and I don't answer, the fourth time, he will be on his highest level. Yeah. Daddy, until I answer and listen to him. Because he is seeing me. And he has come. Sometimes he has done some things, and he has come and told the mother. And I pretend like I have not heard. Then after mother congratulating me, he turns to me, Daddy, I have done this. To hear what I say. So she is not comfortable with what the mother is saying. The mother is not enough. Yeah. He was happy. But he needs also to hear, what is my dad telling me? The person who matters a lot in my life, what is he saying? Yeah. And when he understands what the dad is saying, the man is happy. So please, men, come. And the little man also stands on this foundation. He's a mentor. He's an elder. Training, mentoring is about wisdom. Passing on wisdom from generation. That's why you have council of elders. Wise men who teach, who make proverbs, those wisdom. They communicate and talk well. So a man is supposed to be a mentor. So a man is well when he is mentoring. When he is teaching, that's why he's telling the children what they do. You are a coach. You are a coaching. Showing the direction, showing where they are. So you are supposed to train. You are supposed to be there. So mentors are role models. Amen. That's one thing. This person looks at you and then sees you like a role model. You are a coach. So you are needed to be there near those children. Near them. You are a coach. Coaching them. Telling them do this. Coach train people even to do what he has not done. But what he inspires. He aspired to do. He inspires them to do. Show them we can do this. You usher them into that confidence. Amen. Give them that confidence to walk in the way that they are supposed to work. Then you are supposed to be real as a coach. Not they know what you cannot do. You are authentic. You are real. You walk a real life. Don't pretend to be what you're not. Don't pretend to your wife you can do what you are not able to do. Don't pretend to your children that you can buy them what you cannot buy. Tell them the reality. Tell them this money is what I have. This is what can take you to school. Let them know even when you are paying school fees. Yeah. And if you are borrowed, tell them this is the loan we took to take you through school because we value your education. And we are going to die. As you read, let them understand. Let them, a baby believes that the dad can do anything. The dad can buy anything. The dad can do anything. But tell them, be real. Show them the right thing. That is, you are authentic. You are somebody. Then be a good communicator. A good communicator. So man, you communicate a vision. What do you want? Don't expect your wife to know everything without you communicating. Don't expect your children to continue.
Yeah, we thank God.